Are you ready to turn your passion into profits and create the life you desire, getting paid, doing what you love on your own terms? If you are dead serious about turning your passion into profits, then this will be the most important video you will ever watch. Here's what it's all about. My name is Eric Anderson. I'm the author of the top-selling book, The Ultimate Passionpreneur. Maybe you've seen my story at NBC, CBS, Fox, or CNN television programs. If you're ready to turn your passion into profits, I want you to take a really good look at this picture. Okay, did you do it? Did you take a good look at this photo? What you are looking at is a picture of me when I was 3 years old. Let me explain what you cannot see in the picture. A little boy that was given up for adoption at birth, adopted at the age of 2, and then because of abuse, put in foster homes and group homes until he was 18 years of age. Believe me, if you want to turn your passion into profits, regardless what you have gone through in life, I can tell you exactly how to do it. And best of all, I can show you how to do it on your own terms. It seems like yesterday that people who should have been encouraging me were telling me I would never amount to anything. I had people constantly stomping on my dreams while explaining to me why I was worthless. Over the years, I've heard it all. Yada, 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 yada. Same crap, different people saying it. Luckily for me, I ignored these haters. I followed my passions and I transformed my life into a success story. Like most people, I had a dream while growing up. For me, that dream was performing magic. I wanted to be a professional magician. Yep, a professional magician. Was it easy? Of course not. With no family or support system or special hookups, I absolutely had to make my dream a reality because the alternative was frightening. Well, it's been 21 years since I turned my childhood hobby for the art of magic into a successful and profitable business. When I first launched my business and stepped out on my own, I had no clue how to offer my services to the world. I just wanted to live my dream and perform. I was hoping things would work out. Hope is not a strategy. After digesting some much needed advice from a multimillionaire mentor, I dove in headfirst and learned how to effectively market and build my business. Very quickly, my life transformed. I started speaking and performing for Fortune 500 corporations all around the world. I was featured in the media for driving across America completely blindfolded to help raise awareness for youth in foster care. I've performed at 2 Super Bowls. I've shared the stage with celebrities like Sean Hannity. I've shared the stage with First Lady Laura Bush. I've shared the stage with Home Run King Hank Aaron. I've shared the stage with comedian Jeff Foxworthy. I've even performed for Nobel Peace Prize recipient and President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. I was also personally selected to present at the Salute to Heroes inaugural ball during President Barack Obama's inauguration in Washington, D.C. Believe me when I say I'm humbled I've been able to do any of this stuff. It's important I point out that I did not learn anything new in regards to the magic. Here was the big secret I learned. You must get people excited about your services and have them pay for your services. Now, getting someone excited is one thing. Getting them to stroke a check is something entirely different. And that is what my 3-day event, How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp, is all about. During this incredible 3 days, we are going to dive deep, and I'm going to show you how to get people excited about giving you money for your passion. While I still operate my flagship business, which has grown tremendously over the years, today my business life has changed dramatically. I have clients seeking me out, hoping I'd be willing to work with them. More importantly, I have leveraged my entrepreneurial success strategies and marketing ability into several niche industries, which include offline and online businesses. I even took the same skill sets and turned my hobby of performing street magic into a 6-figure stream of income. Would you like to discover how to turn a hobby into a 6-figure stream of income? All will be revealed during my 3-day event. Today, I'm using my 21 years of in-the-trenches entrepreneurial success as a foundation, and I'm pulling back the curtain and revealing the secrets you would need to become a successful passionpreneur. Let's face it, there are lots of pretend experts and gurus out there hawking their magic potions, claiming you can get rich overnight if you just... Go ahead, fill in the blank. You've heard it all before. Before I continue, I must say this because it's very important. I did not learn what I'm going to share with you at my boot camp because I wanted to teach it. I learned it because I did not want to work for anyone else ever again, and I had a desire to eat. I was in business for 13 years before I even thought about sharing the information I learned. And then I only shared a few things with a couple of close friends because they asked for the help in growing their business. As a single father of twins, my ability to provide for my family rests on me hitting the bullseye of business success each and every time. Okay, let's continue. Now let me tell you what my system is not. This is not multi-level marketing. It's not investing in mutual funds or the stock market. It's not a franchise opportunity. It's not getting a second job to supplement your income. It's not flipping houses or anything to do with real estate. It's not any of the traditional stuff you have heard about in the past. If what you love to do falls in line with anything I just mentioned above, great for you. The tools I explain in my system will help you do what you're already doing, but doing it much better. I want to make one thing crystal clear. My system is about turning your passion and skill sets into profits. I have built a radically new and unique system for turning your passion into profits that myself and my students are using on a daily basis. I call it passionpreneurship. The formula to becoming a successful passionpreneur is simple, and here it is. T plus T plus T equals success. Now let me break it down for you. First, you must tap into your passion and discover what is it that you would love to do while getting paid. Second, you must transform this passion into a product or service that people will pay you for. And finally, you must tie in the proper business and marketing skills that will get you paid. While everyone is searching for the right opportunity, they miss uncovering the right opportunity that best suits their background and skill sets. Listen to that again. Read that sentence again. It could be worth $1 million to you. One of the secrets I learned is every business niche and business model has created millionaires and multimillionaires. I have yet to find one that hasn't. With that being said, not all business models are created equally. You need the most effective business model for what you're doing. The question is not, can you create the life you desire doing something you love? The question is, how do you create the life you desire doing something you love? And here's another big secret. Nothing is more profitable than having your own business. Now, couple that with being a passionpreneur and getting paid to do something you love to do, I think you get the picture. One thing for sure is a business of your own is the way to go. The second richest person in the world, Warren Buffett, who has a net worth of $58 billion, invests in purchasing businesses. Why? Because he understands return on investment. I really began to understand this concept when I invested a single dollar in my passionpreneurship and made a $5,900 net profit. I'm not even going to try to calculate the return on investment. But if I only made $2, I would have made 100% return on my money. I've done this multiple times. The return is not always that dramatic, but it's consistent and high. You will discover how I did this and what I did during my How to Turn Your Passion into Profits bootcamp. A properly run business is the only wealth vehicle that has the potential to produce this kind of return on investment. And here's my goal and why I'm doing this event. I'm on a mission in the next 5 years to create 100 passionpreneur millionaires dedicated to doing what they love, building their businesses while contributing back to the world. Come and join me. Get ready to plug into a time-tested, radically different, brand new system that when turned on is like having your own personal ATM that's always stocked with cash, waiting for you to access everything inside by pressing the right buttons. I have cracked the code and I'm going to tell you which buttons to press during my 3-day event, How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp. I have something very special for you. So take a second, if you have not done so already, and go lock the door. Turn off the phone, get comfortable, and take a moment to digest the rest of this video. Here are a few things you should know. And another secret, by the way. Over the years, I've invested in numerous conferences, workshops, and seminars as an attendee, and I still do. I've had lots of reasons go through my head as to why I thought I could not attend a particular event. Everything from believing I did not have the money to attend to when I actually started making big money, believing I would be losing money to attend, and everything in between. I wanted to address some of these thoughts with you because I know if you have had these thoughts, if I have had these thoughts over the years, perhaps you've had some of the same thoughts. Maybe not all, but some of the same thoughts. I will go into detail about my upcoming How to Turn Your Passion into Profits bootcamp in a moment. But I want to address this first. Here are some of the thoughts I had. Will the information shared during the How to Turn Your Passion into Profits bootcamp, will it be easy to implement? Yes. Succeeding is not hard. Finding the right information to succeed is what takes so long. There is no need to worry about being advanced enough because I've created a safe environment to help you succeed. The Host Hotel has set up a very special discount for all of our out-of-state Passionpreneur Bootcamp event attendees. Every opportunity offered during the event is designed for you to win. No need to worry about being confused over the conference content because everything will be explained clearly. You will leave with your own customized, actionable blueprint in hand you can use as soon as you leave the bootcamp. I only want you to take advantage of the opportunities that are best suited for you, so there will never be any high-pressure tactics during the event. No need for you to worry about being too smart for the room, because there will be some very sharp marketers in the audience, many of which put on and teach their own seminars. And like myself, when I'm in attendance at events, I'm there to learn and apply what's being shared to my passionpreneurship. As this is being written, the last event I spoke at had 750 people in attendance. And I am purposely putting on a much more intimate conference to make sure there is not a bad seat in the house and everyone can be reached easily and all the questions can be answered. Of course, there will be activities for you to participate in, but no need to worry about the cliche workshop experience with people falling backwards and you're supposed to trust the other person to catch you. Not happening during my event. The content shared during the event cannot be found in books, online, etc. You only gain this type of knowledge through real-world experience as a passionpreneur, and it's only being shared during How to Turn Your Passion into Profits bootcamp. I've made the investment for the bootcamp doable for anyone who is truly serious about their success. And yes, that's factoring in travel and hotel if you're coming to Atlanta from out of state. I will share the investment in one moment. If your business or life are in such disarray, you cannot be away for a few days, that means you can't afford not to miss this event, because I believe you must design, or in this case, redesign your passionpreneurship around your chosen lifestyle. I will show you how to start making this transformation during the bootcamp. Here are a few reasons why you will want to attend. Reason number one. Yes, you already make good money, but you do not have the time freedom to enjoy life on your terms, and you want that time freedom back. I have heard from many people who work a job that the sense of freedom or lack of it does not improve. And this is not resolved by moving higher up the ladder. It's only resolved by getting off the ladder and finding something you're passionate about and create your own path. If you're ready to start making this transition, then attending How to Turn Your Passion into Profits bootcamp will be a very wise decision. Here's the second reason. Regardless what you choose to believe, everything that happens in your business, your finances, and your life always have much more to do with how you think about yourself. Equally important, do you choose to educate yourself with information that has been tested in the real world? Or do you prefer trying to reinvent the wheel from scratch? If you're looking for powerful marketing strategies that have been tested under fire, you will want to attend my bootcamp. Reason number three, you have goals for yourself. You have made promises to loved ones, and finally, you don't want another year to pass by and nothing has changed. If you're ready to make some serious transformations that can take your life to another level, then make sure you attend How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp. The final reason, if you're ready to learn what to do, how to do it in the real world, this event is for you. I wanted to discuss some of these thoughts because it's real talk. It's important to understand there's nothing to be ashamed of if you have any of these concerns or thoughts. However, not doing something about these thoughts can be very problematic because it's impossible to grow without taking action on your dreams and goals. Now, since we've got that out of the way, let's get to How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp. This bootcamp will be one of, if not the most amazing experiences you have ever had. Here's why I can say this with complete confidence. I'm dropping bombs that can produce an income explosion in your business and life. Now, here's a strange and astonishing fact only a couple of close friends know about me. Because of my experience growing up in group homes and foster homes, I don't remember ever having a birthday party. So during How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp, I'm going to have my very first birthday celebration with cake and all. And that's why the event is happening in January, my birthday month. It's going to be my first birthday party, but unlike most first birthday celebrations in which the guests bring all the gifts, I'm providing all the gifts and I'm giving you it all. I'm giving you everything wrapped up and packaged to transform your life and business. When you experience the gifts I have for you, all you're going to be able to say is, wow. If you're ready to discover the real secrets to turning your passion into profits, if you have not done so already, remember, get up right now, shut the door, turn off the phone, get comfortable, because the rest of this video is your first surprise gift. And you do not want to miss what I'm giving away. Here are some of the highlights of the 3-day boot camp happening in Atlanta, Georgia, January 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, 2016. The fastest and easiest way to add additional income to your bottom line is to have a product to offer the world. The final day of the boot camp is how to turn your passion into products. This is one of the secrets to creating passive or nearly passive income. You're also going to learn how to uncover the powerful concept of success through synergy. We all have unfair advantages. And when you discover yours, it's like being given a superpower. Imagine silencing a room when you enter, not because you've said anything, but because people know there's something special about you and they want to know more. I will show you how to unearth your unfair advantages, how to instantly become number one in the market of your choice. Ugly money versus pretty money. People chase pretty money and leave a fortune on the table in terms of ugly money. I will explain this powerful money-making strategy and walk you through why you need to have both ugly and pretty money in your passionpreneurship. Why you can't be afraid to commit image suicide. If you call yourself a perfectionist, I can promise you are, and it's hurting your success. How to finally gain clarity about what you want to pursue. Learn to create additional streams of income by following your passions. Learn my semi-famous tabletop theory to income explosions. So simple, yet the vast majority of society has their entire financial life built on. When you change this, you change everything. The secret number that can transform your life in a huge way. How to get your life back and stop working for someone else and making them rich. If you do love your job, how to create an additional stream of income by becoming a part-time passionpreneur. How to get going quickly. How to get a second paycheck without getting a second job. Learn what I taught a single mother who works full-time, goes to school full-time, that helped her create an extra $400 a week to her income. Anybody can do this, and everybody should be doing it. Discover the top mindset shifts you must make in order to succeed. What is it that savvy passionpreneur marketers do that attaches them to powerful and famous people? I taught this one idea to one of my VIP coaching clients, and an opportunity presented itself that connected her to Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Aniston, and Kim Kardashian. She can now use this for the rest of her life as a passionpreneur. I will explain what she did during the boot camp. How to break free from trading dollars for hours mentality. That's keeping most people enslaved and preventing you from making life-changing money. You will also discover the magic of media. With over 100 television, radio, and print credits to my name, I will explain why you will want to work with the media as a passionpreneur. With the power of the press on your side, you will gain so many benefits it's hard to imagine. Most people live life like nothing is going to happen, and then surprise, something happens. Would you know what to do? I will explain exactly what I would do if hit with a financial crisis. Why knowing the answer to this before something happens can be the difference to a major life event or a minor speed bump. There is no such thing as a good economy or bad economy because you create your own economy. This boot camp will show you how to create your own economy. Put yourself in a position to never worry about what your competitors are doing. Why you should never turn your nose up at opportunity. As I'm finishing this video, there's an email that comes through today, and it's from a lady who used my services 20 years ago, and she's inquiring, can she still use my services, or am I beyond her budget range? Well, here's why you should never turn your nose up at opportunity. From a business standpoint, when you understand the lifetime value of a client and creating a feeder system for your passionpreneurship, a single client can be worth a small fortune to you in repeat and referral and spin-off business. Now, you haven't seen the email, but in the email, she was already committed to using me or using someone else that I recommend for my company. If I do not personally do the event, I will still make a small profit from the event by making a simple phone call. Keep in mind, small hinges swing big doors. There are some really great passionpreneurship marketing lessons in everything I just told you. More importantly, how I position myself and why I received this email from somebody 20 years later. Think about that for a second. During the event, I will also explain how I almost lost out on becoming associated with an iconic world leader because I walked into an opportunity with a scarcity mindset. Luckily for me, I caught myself. I will explain in detail why you should never think the way I was at that particular time. So many other gifts will be explained during this boot camp. It's going to blow your mind. Here's a brief outline of the 3-day boot camp. On Friday, January 21st, we're starting early. It's rise and grind. 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. That's right. 12 hours of passionpreneur, gift-giving, money-making madness, along with some passionpreneur mindset strategies and exactly how to apply them to your life and business. That's just the first day. On Saturday, I'll continue the gift giving with over 7 hours of turning your passion into profits information so you can take and use once you leave the event. I will have some special guests and some of my Ultimate Passionpreneur Mastermind members join me on stage from time to time, but I would be doing most of the heavy lifting. On Sunday, I will have another special bonus gift for you. This will be an entire day on how to turn your passion into products. Next to a super successful IPO, the most profitable business model in the world is information publishing. It's as close to printing money as you will ever get without breaking the law. This day is going to be amazing. If you do not have a product to sell, you will leave with a blueprint to create your first product. If you already have a product or products, you will have an outline for another product and how to improve your existing products. My first information publishing product was created in 1997. A mentor explained to me, I now had a big pile of money in front of me. Now I just had to go exchange the product to get the money. After I made that exchange, or in this case, exchanges, I made about $45,000. 18 years later, I still have people asking me, will I re-release the original product someday? Used versions have sold for 5 times their original investment online. The exact blueprint I used is simple, and you could do the same thing tomorrow morning. The quickest way I know to make 6 figures is with this bonus gift on Sunday, how to turn your passion into products, where you'll be handed the outline for successful product creation. Don't hesitate because there are only 75 seats in the entire room. I'm packing 21 years of what it takes to be a successful passionpreneur into my first birthday party. 3 fun-filled days of solid, hardcore training. Come and join me. You could only have one first birthday party. This is mine. So this event will never be repeated. There are only 2 ways to learn this information. First, you could spend 20 plus years researching and applying it and testing and retesting in your business each and every day until you figure things out. Or you could attend How to Turn Your Passion into Profits 3-day boot camp. The people who attend this 3-day boot camp will have a huge head start on those that don't. Pure and simple. Now that I've offered to show you everything you need to know to be a successful passionpreneur, the next move is yours. Since you've watched this far, it's obvious that you have a strong interest in growing and improving your passionpreneurship or becoming a passionpreneur. All that is left for you to do is take an initiative to go do it. You can either muddle through life and take whatever is handed to you in the future, or develop a surefire blueprint for turning your passion into profits by attending my 2016 How to Turn Your Passion into Profits 3-day boot camp, where you will leave with the most practical, high-profit passionpreneur building tools you can use as a passionpreneur. If you have ever said now is the time to make this happen, you will make a very wise decision by attending this very special event. Ask yourself, if not now, when? While talking with a friend about my plans for this event, I mentioned since it was my birthday, I wanted to give everybody a great gift and give away the entire event for free. I told him the attendees are smart people and they will see the value. He didn't quite agree with me 100%. He said he was sure a good percentage of the attendees will appreciate the valuable information that will be shared at the event, but there would be also another percentage that will sign up because it's free, but will be a no-show when the event arrives. Unfortunately, I had to agree with him. He had also mentioned he would be insulted if I gave this powerful information away to any of the attendees who did not have to come off of something in order to experience everything I've planned out for them. Who was I to argue? This is a man who has invested thousands of dollars in my Ultimate Passionpreneur Titanium coaching program over the last 2 years. Finally, after what seemed like a lifetime, we reached a settlement. If you want to attend How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp, all I ask is that you hold your seat with a refundable seat deposit of $100 per person and bring a new or used toy for a child. It does not matter how big or small or what the toy costs. All the toys will be delivered to Foster Care Support Foundation in Roswell, Georgia. That's right. Your entry fee to this boot camp is a toy for a child. This is not a misprint. By the way, each person will get their $100 refundable seat deposit back as soon as the event is over. But in order to be fair to everyone, I have to charge the seat deposit. That's all there is to it. If you're willing to hold your seat with a deposit and give a child in foster care a new or used toy, I will see you at. Now here's a warning. There are only 75 seats by code of the hotel. It's not my choice. It's the fire marshal's law within the hotel. So you must register immediately to secure your spot. Once the seats are sold out, I will do my best to maintain a waiting list. And if somebody cancels, the first name on the list will be notified. If you don't show up for the boot camp, you forfeit your deposit. Now, there are 2 ways to register right now for the event. First, you can call my 24-hour automated registration line at 800-607-7561. Enter extension 22 and follow the instructions. You can also go online at howtoturnyourpassionintoprofits.com and register on the website. The information to register for the boot camp stays up at the very end of the video. Now, because I have to guarantee that a certain number of rooms are filled, I ask if you are coming in from out of town to stay at the hotel. We're holding this event at a fantastic hotel in Atlanta near the airport, and I've negotiated a great room rate of only $124 per night. So come celebrate with me, and more importantly, celebrate your opportunity to join the community of passionpreneurs that are changing the world while getting paid doing something they love. This event is going to change lives. Register right now while it's fresh on your mind. And before I forget, I forgot to mention you will also receive a $497 special bonus gift the very first day of the boot camp. Now, this is quite a deal for giving away a toy to a child. And remember, it's me that has to come out of pocket for everything required to put this boot camp together. All the toys you give will go straight to Foster Care Support Foundation in Roswell, Georgia. The reason I'm doing this event is I want to give you some amazing gifts that can help transform your life. I want to help youth in foster care. Now, even though it's my birthday, like I said before, I'm the one giving away all the gifts. The last event I did, the attendees invested $1,797 for everything I shared. You get everything they received plus so much more for the time it takes for you to find a new or used toy for a child in foster care. Come join me at How to Turn Your Passion into Profits Bootcamp. It's going to be amazing. Here's the information to register. I'm looking forward to meeting you at the event. Have an incredible day. Thanks for watching this video.